Yes, good morning everyone. In 6th standards science subjects, today's we are going to start chapter number 7, living and non-living things. Before this, we have studied about the changes around us and components of foods, respiration, parts of foods, plants, animals, different things already I have familiar. Today's chapter's name living and non-living things. As you will see here, living and non-living things, chapter's titles given means there are many things around us, so many substances around us. For example, mountain, lakes, sea, river, garden, house, monuments, plants, buildings, roads, animals, different things. So, there are different substances having different properties, and some substances require for surviving their life some special things, and some substances do not require that things. For example, in around us, plants, animals, different things require for survive their life different types of energies. So, if we look inside the house, inside the home, our home, there may be a spider or lizard, cockroach, all different things we can see in our house. In the garden, in our neighborhood, has many types of plants, trees, dogs, cats are also found in most places. So these are the example of substances classified into different things. So in fact we can say there is no place on whole earth where living things do not exist. Means in whole earth there is not place where living things do not exist. So in around us, living things is a very large variety, and we can see and justifies and describe it. So there is a large variety of things around us. Some of these are living things, whereas others are non-living things. For example, bricks, green board, table, chair, chalk, book, these are the example of non-living things. But bird, cat, cow, dog, plants, trees, these are the example of the living things. And all of things around us we can see and we can feel. So these are the example of living things and non-living things. So there is a large variety of things around us. Some of these are living things, whereas other are non-living things. Means there are two types of substances, there are two categories of the substances around us, living things and non-living things. Only two categories. All substances classified into two groups, living things and non-living things. So, what is a living things and what is a non-living things? So, living things living things, those things which need food, water and air. What is living things? those things which need food, water and air for their survival are called living things. And non-living things, those substances are those things which do not require or which do not need for survive their life, such as food, water and air. That's known as the non-living things. Again, those things which need food, water and air, some of there are living things. Those things which need food, water and air for their survival are called living things. All the animals, plants, including human beings also, are known as the living things. So, all the animals need food, water and air for survive. So, all the animals, including human beings also, known as the living things. Those things mean, for example, living things, boy, girl, cat, dog, cockroach, insect, different things. Infinite number of living things we can find around us. And you can give many examples. Hen, snake, cockroach, lizard, rat, are all things, living things, and animals also. All the plants also living things. And all plants survive their lives, make their food, own food, by the photosynthesis process. So all the plants are also living things. This, for example, living thing plants, rose plants, sunflower plants, neem tree, wheat tree, paddy tree, mango tree, creepers tree, for example, money plant, climbers tree. These are the example of the living things. These plants, all plants including in the living things. So, all the plants and animals are living things. So, there are two categories of all substances classified into two groups, living things and non-living things. All plants and animals is known as the living things, and those substances, those things do not require for survive their life air, water and foods. That substances is known as the non-living things. Now next, non-living things. What is the non-living things? Yes. What is the non-living things? Those things which do not need for food, water and air for their survival are called non-living things. For example, table, chair, board, chalk, bricks, wall, bench, seat, soil, all things. All these are the example of the non-living things. So, some more example of non-living things are pen, pencil, book, copy. These are the example of the non-living things. Clothes, rock, road, iron rod, stick, bamboo, means not green plant. So these are the example of the non-living things. So the living things are also, these are the example of non-living things. Living things and non-living things. Living things, those substances required or need for survive their life to food, air and water. And non-living things do not require, do not need any types of food, air and water for survive their life. But living things are also called organism. All living things are also called organism. So, thus all the plants and animals are also organisms. What is the other name of the living things? Other name of the living things is known as the organism. So, and the study of living things or organism is called biology. means in biology we will study about the living things or organism. In physics we will study about the nature of phenomena. And in chemistry we will study about the chemical combination, chemical substances, chemical properties. Already all of you know there are three branches of this science: physics, chemistry and biology on your level. So in biology we will study about the living organism or organism, and in physics we will study about the natural phenomena, and in chemistry we will study about the chemical properties of substances. Any substances we will study about the chemical properties. So we will now describe the various characteristics of the living things, include their properties in details, and their help us to the differentiate between the living things and non-living things. So next we will study about the different characteristic properties of the living things, means how will you describe, how will you justify these substances having living things. These characteristic properties differentiate between the living things and non-living things, or living organism and non-living things. So after this we will study about this. Okay, thank you.